Hey, cousins. You know, oh goodness. What else is there to say about this subject? What else can I possibly say about this subject? You know, I'm raising my kid to be respectful, to be, a good, upstanding human being before all else. And he goes to school, and there's a lot of ignorance, overtly sexual children, children with developmental disabilities that haven't been diagnosed, and woo woo woo. And he is exposed to all kinds of stuff that his mama never told him, his daddy never showed him. And then I step in and break things down and clear things up. And one of those things that he has been exposed to by no means by me is the N word. And the reason why it's called the N word, because that word is so fucking terrible and ridiculous that you won't even say the word or type the word out. You will call it the N word. So here we are once again discussing why everybody else can be black except black people. Everybody's so excited about this Rikishi and Jacob 2 track called Hello. Okay. Meanwhile, Ron Killen's been rapping how long? Montez Ford's album is good as fuck. And it's minimal usage of the N-word on both albums. And these are two black ass men. Okay? Nobody playing them. They don't get no fanfare, none of that. And it's got some good messages. But now here I go, and I said, let me go listen to this before I go and jump to conclusions. I'm listening to two Samoans who are not of African descent. I don't know where this whole, they black too. This only seems to happen to other people. I don't know. When other ethnicities grow up around black people, they assume that they could just shape shift and take on the whole black identity. That's not how shit works. It's not how it works. So I'm expecting Jacob Fatu to respond, and this is going to be the response. And it's not, and I'm not even going to be shocked. I'm bracing myself for it to be disrespectful, crazy, condescending, and nasty as fuck. I'm expecting him to say, yeah, I said the N-word, but I'm from the Bay, and that's what we say out here in California. I grew up around black folks. We cooked and eat and broke bread together. I was on food stamps, and my mom, she was single and ain't no man was around. So I already know what it's like, you know what I mean, to be in that space with black people. Black people accepted me for who I was. And so, they opened their arms to me and the culture. I like the culture. I like rap music. I like all that. I went to jail, for armed robbery and stuff, and it was black dudes in there, and they said, you know what? You more blacker than the black dudes, so you could go ahead and say whatever you want to say. My dad been rapping for a long time, you know what I mean? And so I want to rap too, and we get deep in the culture, in the hip hop, and so we could say it because everybody else say it. They say it in their music and stuff like that. I ain't say it in a nasty way. I said it with an A, not an ER. It's a difference. When you say it with an A, it mean brother. If you say it with an ER, that mean we finna fight. You know how many videos I done seen come across for example, my TikTok algorithm of white folks calling people the N word, and these white people getting pulverized and blended into the pavement and losing their jobs and shit. If the N word didn't have no power. Oh, okay. I'm confused. I don't call people I love and want to be around and my friends the N word. And then for those that say, well, it's like when women call each other bitches, it's no equivalent. It ain't no fucking word that's the equivalent of N word. And that's because of what the history is attached to it. And so now I gotta sit here and look at Koreans, Vietnamese, fucking Puerto Ricans, Colombians, Samoans, white folks, Mexicans. There's a whole Mexican dude. I forgot his name. He was like, yeah, I'm going to say it. I don't give a fuck. Then this dude sat down. He's sitting down to the podcast. Y'all know what I'm talking about. He's sitting down to the podcast going to say, where the black dudes at? I kid you not. He said, where the black guys at? And the ladies was like, well, there's two of them over there. He was like, oh, okay. Who going to stop me from saying it? Oh, so you going to double the fuck down. You going to double down. So you go to the cesspool that's Twitter, and they over there like, well, who going to step to him and say it? Who going to step to him and tell him what he can't say? Who going to step to him and do? Where's the fucking respect? Why does somebody have to step to you? Why does that word even have to be involved in your fucking weak ass rap?